2 legs, and I go to Frankton School. Wait a second, all of this just sounds like all of you. Well, maybe not all of you, just the people that go to my school. So, what does make me different? Well, for starters, I'm excited to be speaking in front of you all today. Mum says this is a very unique feature. I also love performing on stage, singing and playing my guitar. So, what else? Although I'm quite comfortable standing in front of you all today, put me at the top of a ladder or ask me to try something new, you'll see me crumble at the knees. Yes, I tend to be a bit of a wuss at times and complain unnecessarily, but usually, with a bit of persuasion from Mum and Dad, I'll give it a go. Don't tell them, but sometimes I even enjoy it. Now, for a bit of family history. How did I end up here? Our family has traced our ancestry all the way back to when the Māori came over on the canoe, and my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother was Princess Poueta. She was kidnapped by the Māori in Dargaville and rescued by an English soldier. So with a bit of royal blood, you can now call me Princess Lily. Now that has got to be pretty unique, not to mention awesome. Still on the subject of family, I have a pretty cool one which I think is very unique. I have a mum and dad who work together at Harcourts, and my dad has been #1 in New Zealand for 3 years in a row. I think that is pretty special. I have 2 younger sisters that are both special. Why, you ask? Because they're twins. Sounding good? Well, most of the time it is, but sometimes I struggle. It's double trouble, double the mess, double the pranks, and double the annoyingness. But on the upside, it's double the massage, double the love, and double the laugh. And there's always plenty of cake on their birthday. For holidays, our family goes to Onimana Beach. We have a house there, and for the first 4 years of my life, that's where I've lived. I was the only child who lived there. Now that has got to be pretty unique. When my family's at the beach, we do a lot of fishing. Well, Mum, Dad and my sisters do all the fishing. I just go for the ride. My job is entertainment, so I get to choose all the music and sing my little heart out. The rest of the family like to sing on the boat too. All I can say is lucky we're in the middle of the ocean, so no one can hear us. All these things lumped together are me. Separately, they might not be unique, but lumped together make me who I am, the one and only Lily Mae Davey.
Such confidence, can't you tell? What we'll do at the end of Year 5s, we will ask some parents to give some feedback and the Rotary Club to give them some feedback in terms of the virtues that they have seen before we move on to our Year 6. Our next speaker is going to be Jacob Kenyon. Let's give him a big paki.
Hello there, Jacob reporting for duty. I'm here to invite you to my awesome world of uniqueness. If you don't like sporty, energetic and crazy boys, please leave the room immediately. If you didn't hear me before, I'm Jacob Kenyon, 9 years old and I live on a farm. Actually, while talking about living outdoors, I get to go camping in the bush a lot. Some people can't do that, especially when they live in the middle of the city. They'd have to camp on the top of their apartment roof. That would be awkward. My hobbies are soccer, BMXing and a little bit of touch rugby. I reckon I'm extremely good at soccer. BMXing, that's fun, but not as good as soccer. Touch, soccer's better. Did you know soccer's better than soccer? I'm getting carried away. Let's move on to the weird and wacky things I did when I was young. When I was 18 months old, I was playing with the vacuum cleaner. I sniffed it and got my nose stuck. When I was 2 years old, I was getting my nappy changed and I told Mum, don't upset me. When I was 2 years old as well, I was colouring in with felt pens. One of them stopped working. I brought it to Mum and said, Mum, the felt pen needs new batteries. Okay, last one. When I was 3 years, 2 months old, I was playing a board game with Dad. I rolled 4 sixes in a row, then Dad rolled a number 1. Then I told him, stop wasting my time. Being unique in your own way is actually kind of fun. Being unique means your personality, how you act, how cool you look. If everybody was the same, the world would be boring. Think about it. How are you unique?
Again, you can tell the confidence and how natural some of our students are. Excellent. We have got now Kayla, and Kayla this is our wild card. Kayla is first time that she's going to be speaking in front of adults. I want to give her a big, big paki paki.
Hello everyone, are you unique? Well, I am. I can almost be the most unique person in the world. Let me tell you why. Just sit back and relax. Soon you'll know how awesome I really am. It all starts here. Look at me, I'm the most unique person you'll ever find. I have beautiful brown hair, cool coloured eyes and nice clothes. On my dad's side of the family, I'm the oldest child and my younger cousins look up to me as a role model and want to be just like me when they grow up. I'm part Dutch as well because my oma, which is Dutch for Nana, is from Holland. Another reason is that no one has the same fingerprint as me in the world, plus mine is special. I also have the best mum and dad in the world because my mum is a dental assistant and my dad is a builder. Wow. Let's not forget about my brother, aunties, uncles, nanas and granddads. We have a large family as my dad has 6 siblings. We share lots of celebrations together like Christmas, Easter and New Year's. It becomes a loud and fun time for us all. In our family, we have 4 generations of girls living. Me, my mum, my mum's mum, and my mum's mum's mum. If I just confused you, that means I'm a great nana. I'm lucky. Talking about my great nana and granddad, they live on a farm with my Uncle Brian. We see them just about every holidays. The city girl that I am also loves the country and helps out on the farm a lot. I also love playing netball. I play it on Thursdays after school. It is a very enjoyable game to play. So, this is me. I was made this way. I was born into the loving family that I have and have many lovely friends. The things I have just read to you may not be unique on their own, but put them all together and you have one very unique person, me.